Hey guys, Brandon with JazzPokerCenter.com, and we all know the saying, keeping up with the Joneses. And I just want to kind of give you my 2 cents on the subject when it comes to Pokemon business, or really any business. So if you watched any of my other videos, you might have heard me talk about how I'm debt free, except for the mortgage. It's a big house. And like all my Pokemon stuff that I buy with cash or debit card, which is basically cash. No credit cards, no debt, no loans. I could be so much bigger right now, but have a shit ton of debt, which honestly isn't that much bigger. If you think about it, net worth wise, right? Um, and so like I started off. It's been almost a year. So I think my first ever show was April 17th of last year, or maybe it was April 20th. I don't know. It was like around the second, third week of April. So I've been vending for almost a year now. And then we also went from April to July before I did my second show. But then from July on, I've been hitting it hard. And I've probably vended at 25, 30 shows in the past year, which is, I mean, it's like every other weekend, right? And I'm trying to scale back a little bit. The wife she likes to see my pretty face. The kids like to spend time with them. So I'm trying to do like only 2 weekends a month now, which I guess is still like every other weekend. But there was a while in like probably August to November of last year, it was like every weekend. So that was the bulk of it. But anywho, I went to my first show and I maybe had $3,000 worth of stuff, but it was all paid for. And like I was the lower end table, right? And I did okay. And second show, I did okay. I mean, at the time, I thought I was killing it, right? Like, this is fucking awesome. But I've grown with the business. Like I've grown at the speed of cash. And so the market's going to crash one day or another. We don't know. It might not even be this year with the 30th year anniversary coming. It could be next year, or we could have a dip right now because the perfect order's coming. Chaos Rising's looking. So it could go have a little dip right now here in a minute, and that's fine. And if you're going to take this serious now, if you're just the reseller, flipper, scalper guy who was if you're a sneakerhead and you were in flipping sneakers, now you're in Pokemon because it's the money. You know what? First of all, fuck you. I mean, for us people who are trying to make a legit business out of it, I do have my LLCs. I do pay the taxes on stuff I sell. So like if you're just sitting here for the money and you have no passion for Pokemon, like if you will not pass a Pokemon test, I mean, this ain't for you. I hope you do everything opposite of what I say. But if you are passionate about doing your side hustle, doing your business, I mean, I got a good 9 to 5 job, and I'm already more than doubled my to date pay in sales at just shows alone. This ain't counting eBay and TCG play. This just shows alone. Granted, it's not all profit, and granted, I also have not touched none of that money, so I keep throwing it back into the business. I got where I'm buying cases online instead of buying one or two ETBs. I'm buying a case of ETBs. Now the downside of that is I'm also doing it at speed of cash, so I ain't got a shitload of money to just throw and get a shitload. I had to get this case and this case, so I only have two variety. And I like a deal came across Instagram last night. The guy had Prismatic Evolution ETBs for $158 piece. That's not the greatest deal. That's not. It's like what, 95% market? But we all know Prismatic's going to shoot right back up. And I would have been all for it. I could have probably got a case of them. Excuse me. I could have probably got a case of them. It was a minimum quantity of 100. 10 cases. It would have been $15,800. And I'm not a big dog like that. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Brian Pokini, he probably could have got it. DJ's Pokestare, I know he made a lot of money in crypto before he came over to Pokemon, and he's had all these like successful YouTube channels and stuff. So they probably could have got Nostalgia Knowledge. Matter of fact, this guy knows Nostalgia Knowledge, and Nostalgia Knowledge knows him. and I know for a fact that they work together. I wouldn't be surprised if Nostalgianomics comes on and says he bought 10 cases of Prismatic Evolution Elite Trainer boxes. So I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. I am growing. Shows going forward, I'm now buying 3 tables instead of the 2. The first couple shows, probably the first like 5 or 6 shows, my tables looked okay, but it was also a lot of filler on the table. Like I had my video game cases and stuff. And now the last few shows, other videos I do, you got a good looking table. You got a lot of shit. And I do, man. We got so much shit. I cannot tell you how much shit we got. So much. I've been so blessed, and I feel like God's just been guiding my hand. And so far, knock on wood, so far, I've been hitting all the good points. But yeah, so I've been going forward the last 2 weeks that have been paying for shows. In the future, I've been ordering 3 tables. Because 2 has not been, I've been having to leave stuff at home. Actually, the show this weekend in Clinton, North Carolina, the promoter called. I've never worked with them, so I don't know how far down the line I was. Maybe I was first on the line. I don't know. Either way, I got 2 tables from it. I paid for these tables like 3 months ago. And so honestly, I've been like, damn, I wish I had got 3. But I didn't know, right? I've grown a lot here in the last just 2 months. And he messaged me today, hey man, we had somebody back out. By any chance you want a 3rd table? Fuck yeah, I want a 3rd table. Yeah, so now that's awesome because I won't going to be able to take my plushies. I won't be able to take none of my bulk boxes, and I won't want to take my brand new 3rd-party GameCube controllers. They actually do decent. For whatever reason, they do decent. But now I can't. So now I got it. And the wife has shirts now she's making, and she's making some Pokemon themed shirts, and now we'll have room for those too. So 3 tables, awesome. I'm super stoked, super excited about that. I'm almost at the point where I need a 3rd shelf because I got them metal collapsible shelves, and they're great for shows. Okay, they fold up flat. You ain't got to sit there and beat them together like the PVC ones. Set it up, tear it down in 10 seconds, back and forth. Right, like it's no time to put up. But the only thing is, realistically, the first 2 shelves are like your prime shelves. It's 5 tiers, 5 shelves. The top 2 are like your prime spot. People can see those really good. Your 3rd tier, it starts getting too low, and my fat ass starts covering up product. And especially if me and my wife are back there, like, yeah, you ain't seeing hardly anything that 3rd shelf unless we move. So I almost need a 3rd shelf. To spread out the products. I got stuff on top of each other. I got 3D print. I've been printing these little shelves so I can like stagger stuff behind one another in the shelf just to get more room on the top 2 shelves because that's where all the money's at, honestly. Of course, we put all the higher stuff up top, lower stuff at the bottom. But yeah, I just wanted to come in, tell y'all if you've supported me, thank you. If you're my sister Ashley, I love you. Glad you're in Ohio. I honestly feel like it was a good move for you and your family. I'm proud of you. All right, now back to the video. And but as far as a vendor, don't keep up with the joint. You're gonna see vendors. You'll see brand new vendors. Okay, and they'll just have a ton of stuff. And maybe some of them got money like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of them got money like that. But I can guarantee more than not, they're in debt to their eyeballs, praying they sell everything. And and they'll be able to keep up with it because you can flip it at such a high margin if they got it at a good deal, that they'll be able to keep up with it. But as soon as the market slows down, I plan on being one of the ones that are buying from them people panic selling. I bought a lot back in October and November when the market kind of had that little dip. I listened to Nostalgianomics and some other people on YouTube, and I did buy a lot. A lot from me. It wasn't a lot compared to nobody else, but speed of cash. And we also had by Christmas. But I bought a lot from me, which was, probably 5 or 6 grand worth of stuff them 2 months. And I just put it up, course, it all skyrocketed since then. And that's what's made me where I can here lately buy cases of stuff. I mean, so it's, yeah. If you're a business, you're trying to be serious about this, go at the speed of cash. You're going to start off slow. There's going to be so much. There'll be less stress. If you're married, your wife ain't going to be stressing over credit card bills. Firm believer in being debt free. If you have bills, try. If you have debt, not like if you have consumer bills, try to get them down, paid off. I highly recommend Dave Ramsey. I know a lot of people my age say Dave Ramsey's out of touch, and those are people who are just broke and don't want to hear nothing. Cause I did it. Okay, I started Dave Ramsey program 12 years ago. I've been debt free 100% house and everything. I divorced my ex wife. I was able to leave her the house, the land, the SUV, and then I was able to get custody of my daughter, 50-50 custody, and I mean, like, it wasn't a whole big battle over the house because I was, hey, you know what? The house is paid for. You can have it, but I want 50% custody over my daughter. Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you can do this. You can do the Dave Ramsey thing. It's not that bad. But and it works every day in life. I'm just rambling. I'm supposed to make content, so you'll go to my website, jazzpokercenter.com, and buy something. That's what all the YouTubers are saying. So, I really don't give a shit if you listen to me or not. I'm just telling you, I'll move at the speed of cash. Grow while you can. That's the safest way. When the market crashes, everything you have will be paid for. Worst case scenario, you sit on it for 2 or 3 years, and then it jumps right back up, and you sell out the next bull run for 10 extra money. That's what I would do if I was you. But then again, I'm just a small time YouTuber who's kicking ass and vending. I mean, it's been great. But anyway, that's all. Thank y'all. Bye.